This is a memorial year for the congregation of the Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo as they complete 50 years of service to the Archdiocese of Bombay and to the parish of St. Anthony's, Vacola. The congregation began in the village of Westville Lane in the Diocese of Tournai, Belgium, where the founder, Father Adrian, was the parish priest. Father Adrian Bressy was sensitive to the suffering of women, especially the widows and the orphans in the war that tore Europe. We know very little of Reverend Father Adrian Bressy, the founder of the congregation. He is one of those who has made a deep and lasting impression. He did not leave a written charter of principles, nor did he leave a rule of life for his sisters to follow. It was 1684, the first death centenary of St. Charles Borromeo, and Father Adrian chose him as the patron of the congregation. On September 27, 1684, Father Adrian Bressy assembled 5 young ladies in his parish church, and on October 5, 1685, they received the episcopal permission to bear the religious habit. On November 25, 1685, the profession ceremony took place. This marks the official and canonical existence of this congregation. St. Charles was born in Italy on October 2, 1538, to Count Gilbert Borromeo and Margaret de Medici. He took his doctorate in law and was ordained a priest in September 1563. 3 months later, when he was only 25 years old, he was consecrated Archbishop of Milan. He assisted in the Council of Trent and the publishing of the Tridentine Catechism. He died on November 4, 1584. He was canonized in 1610 and is the patron saint of Lombardy and catechists. The charism of the Sisters of St. Charles Borromeo is to incarnate the compassionate love of God for all people, especially the poor and the marginalized, and to impart Christian education through all their ministries. The apostolate of the congregation is to provide education, medical care, social welfare, and pastoral care. The congregation is active across 4 continents, 8 countries, and numerous cities and districts. It was in 1927, on the appeals of Pope Pius XI for laborers to the missions, that the congregation under the Superior General, Mother Josephine Allard, was seeking to set out of Europe and establish various missions. On December 31st, 1929, the congregation opened their first house in India at Ranipet, Vellore district of Tamil Nadu. In India, the congregation works out of 64 houses or centers spread across 11 states. India is the largest contributor of religious workings in this congregation. In India and other countries, including the Mother House in West Belgium. In response to an invitation by the then Archbishop of Bombay, Cardinal Valerian Gracious, the SCB sisters arrived in Mumbai on June 8, 1965. Vacola was still being referred to as a village. The sisters have worked to build Christian communities in the parish, besides actively working with the youth and as catechists. Several families in Vacola have also given their daughters to this congregation. As we congratulate the congregation on their Golden Jubilee, we would like to thank them for their service to the parish and community and wish them many years of fruitful work in the vineyard of the Lord.